Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to another video. So today's video is going to be a vlog slash update because it's been a while since I've just vlogged normally, and I know you guys like seeing vlogs and like full days of eating, things like that. And I'm also going to be updating you guys on my 2 months post show kind of like physique, food, cardio, where I'm at essentially. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, essentially this morning I just did my little morning routine where I keep my phone on airplane mode now for the first 30 minutes to an hour, me being awake, just because I want to stop being on my phone so much because I'm on my phone all the time. But yeah, I just got up and made some coffee. I had my new Pro Brew protein coffee, which is actually really good. So I had some of that with a lotus biscuit and some wafers as well. So I just sat down at my computer, and normally what I would do is I'd read in the morning, but I have a very big deadline on Monday and I just wanted to work on that first thing in the morning because I'm really focused when I wake up. So sat down at my computer, had my water, had my Burn HD fat burner from HD Muscle. It helps me focus. It helps reduce cortisol. It's a really good supplement to take first thing in the morning. You guys can use my code Aliaa to save 10% off everything from HD Muscle. And yeah, I just sat there, sipped on my coffee, did some work on my computer, and then I just waited for the sun to come out just because like obviously it's winter now and I need good light to take my check-in. But yeah, so I waited like an hour-ish until the sun came out, and then I took my check-in. So here's the numbers, here's the update you guys have been wanting to hear. Basically, I am exactly 2 months post-show, or like 2 months and 2 days post-show technically. My weight is up 4.7 kilos in total. So my stage weight was 49.5 kilos and today I weighed in at 54.2 kilos, which I think is a very good amount of weight to be gained within this time frame. It's not too much, it's not too little. I think I'm exactly where I need to be. Now, food-wise, like obviously before show I wasn't eating that much. I was eating between like 1,400-ish calories, I think, like when I was like 2 weeks out-ish, and then now I'm on 2,160 calories. So my macros are 270 carb, 135 protein, and 60 fat. It seems like a lot, but it really isn't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like my hunger has been really through the roof, and it's not like boredom hunger, like it's hunger. You guys know how busy I've been, and I'm never just bored and like just snacking because I'm bored. For me, it's more so like I'm physically like super hungry, and it's just annoying because my macros have been the same for almost a month now because my weight is going up quite steadily, and some weeks it's gone up a bit too quickly, like a bit quicker than what we wanted it to go up. I'm still doing cardio, by the way. I'm still doing 5 25-minute sessions of cardio a week, which are my just like my steps on the treadmill, like my 25 minutes of incline walking on the treadmill, and that's included in my 15,000 daily steps. So I'm still pretty active, and I'm finding it difficult to get my steps in these days because of how busy I am, and I need to deliberately go on walks to get them in. So yeah, my macros have been the same for about the past month, and this morning when I sent my check-in, I said to Paul, look, I'm hungry. I also said that I did go over my macros this week. I didn't have my free meal this week because I wanted to try and be like on track, but I still went over my macros. I was like over my carbs by like 6 or 7 grams, over my protein by like 10 grams, over my fats by like a couple grams every day. It's nothing too crazy, but I still would want to tell my coach. This is another thing. If you're not honest with your coach, it's a big mistake because the lies accumulate. Always be honest with your coach, right? When it comes to your macros, your weight, your cardio. So I said that to him. He hasn't replied yet. It's still pretty early because he's in the States. So he's a few hours behind. So I should get a response this afternoon. I'll let you guys know what he says. But yeah, that is like basically just an update from like an objective viewpoint. So what my physique looks like right now and what my numbers are right now. Now in terms of like my mental state, like how I feel in general, like obviously training's been really good. Apart from a few like niggles, I had like a knee like flare up I think a couple weeks ago, like not a flare up, but like it just felt a bit uncomfortable, and then also like I've just had really tight muscles in my upper back because of a lot of stress. So I went and saw my physio, and that helped a lot. So training's been great. Obviously the more food you eat, the better your training, right? Strength is flying, which is amazing. If I go over my macros, I go over my macros. It's a deliberate and conscious choice. Like I haven't had any binge eating episodes at all, which I'm really grateful for because it's very common for competitors to go through some binge eating after a show, but I haven't. It's more so like an ego thing for me where I'm not as shredded anymore, and I'm finding it just like annoying Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's cool, like, walking up to the gym being like, what up, I'm like super shredded, you know, like, yeah, maybe I'm vain like that, I am, like, it just feels really good to be really shredded, but I just keep reminding myself that it's not healthy, like, I can't be shredded forever. And the thing that motivates me the most is obviously if I want to improve next year, if I want to be better next year, I can't stay shredded, because you don't make improvements when you're shredded. You make improvements when you're at a healthy level, when you're able to push more in the gym, and you need some body fat on you just to recover. Obviously, I'm not gonna go as crazy as I did during my bulk last year, because I do have plans, you know, to compete again in 2021. Hopefully, I should be starting prep in June to compete in October and November. I also asked Paul about that today. I was like, what are our plans, you know? So we shall see, but overall, like, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm really lucky I have friends like Chen Yang and Heini who are kind of like in the competing space that I can talk to openly about like my struggles, about weight gain, and I'm happy that weight gain is a lot more like accepted and celebrated now on social media as well. It just makes me feel less alone. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. I think my main issue is like we don't have a goal. Like me and my coach, we haven't set a goal of like a rate of weight gain per week, so I don't know what to expect. Like, I know to expect the scale to go up, but I like knowing how much it should go up by, if that makes sense. So I asked him today, I'm like, by the way, like, what's a good rate of weight gain that we should be aiming for? Like, what's too little, what's too much, just so I know, because I'm very numbers focused and I'm very like goal driven, data driven. So yeah, I've been rambling for a while. Yeah, so after I did my check-in, I had my first meal. I had my protein oats. You guys know the drill. My protein oats is literally just oatmeal with stevia, protein powder, cocoa powder, and boiling water. Microwaved it on medium for about 45 minutes for it to all soak up that water, become nice and thick. I stuck it in the fridge for about an hour, and then I topped it with 15 grams of Biscoff, and then I also have a vegan chocolate advent calendar. So today's the 4th of December. I had the 4th chocolate from that calendar. I put it in my oats and I microwaved it again so that it could melt into it, and then I added hazelnut milk. You guys, hazelnut milk is a game changer. Like, with chocolate oats, it just tastes so good. So I had that for breakfast, and yeah, I just got ready right now. I've been trying to, like, as you can see, not just be in my HD muscle tops all the time or in gym clothes all the time. So I'm wearing normal people clothes. I'm about to head to the library right now. I packed some meals with me to have later because I'm gonna go to the gym straight from the library. And yes, gyms are open again here, which is amazing, and no more home workouts for now at least. So yeah, I'm trying to be like more put together. Like, obviously you guys know I'm not a big makeup person, but I started doing it more recently because I just feel more put together. Like, I don't have a problem with my face without it, but I don't know, putting on an outfit, like making sure my hair looks nice, my face looks put together, like, it's a nice feeling and I'm digging it. We'll see how long this lasts. But yeah, I've been rambling for a while. If you guys have listened to me ramble this whole time, you're OG fans and you're awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the library. I have a lot of work and deadlines to do. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna eat throughout the day, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, so I made it to the library, or like, this is the cafe in my library, just because you guys know me, I'm like snacking all the time and I can't like snack when I'm like in the quiet area. So I just got my soy cappuccino from Pret. I do get asked quite a lot if I track this. Yes, I do track my coffees because they add up. They do have protein, carbs, and fats in them, obviously, and then just having some corn thins that I'm gonna dip into my coffee. If you guys haven't tried this, it's actually really good. I just find dipping things into my coffee reminds me all the time. It's like just so much fun. So I'm gonna have that as a little snack. It's 11 a.m. right now. I'm going through some lecture slides, and then I'm probably just gonna have my pre-workout meal next, or maybe another snack, depends. But yeah. Hello, hair's looking a bit crazy. I'm just walking to the gym now. It's almost 4 p.m. Sun's already fucking setting. I can't deal with the darkness this early, you guys. But yeah, just headed to the gym now. I'm gonna do some legs, which I'm really excited for. It's my first leg session back at the gym since they just reopened. I had loads of snacks. I had that like bag of popcorn that I brought from home. I had my pre-workout meal, which was seitan with sweet potato and almond butter, which I meal prepped at home. And then I also had another bag of popcorn. I bought some sweet and salty popcorn because I had some macros left when I had that. And as usual, my Monster as well. So that is what I had pre-workout. I'm just walking to the gym right now, and I'll try and film. I'm by myself. I don't have a tripod, so it might be difficult. I'll try my best. If not, I'll just leave like my workout in the description down below. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so I'm back home from the gym, as you can tell, and you can also tell that I did not film my workout. I was in a pretty bad headspace, so I didn't say this to you guys yet, but basically Paul got back to my check-in and I'm pretty frustrated. So here's the thing, right? Like, my macros have been the same for the past 3-4 weeks, same with my cardio. I'm still doing 15,000 steps and I'm really food focused. Like, my food focus hasn't been this high in a while. Like, it's as bad if not worse than prep, which is really bugging me. I am hungry as well. Like, you guys know how busy I am, and people who are busy usually tend to forget to eat. For me, it's the other way around. Like, I can't get anything done. I can't focus because I'm so food focused, and I'm just sat at my computer thinking about my next meal, or like, oh fuck, like I really want to eat something now, but I'll be over my macros, or I won't be able to have something later, like before bed. And yeah, so I've just been like really hungry, and I said to Paul, like, look, I am hungry, and I'm just gonna insert his reply right here.
A lot of good questions here, and the biggest question you asked is, what weight gain are we looking for? The answer is there is no like specific plan I have in place. My goal is to get you in a good place with regards to training and hunger, right? And you're telling me you're still hungry. So that might mean it's time to look at food choice, because if you're still hungry, you might be eating foods that don't keep you full. So it might be a good time to switch to some things that are higher fiber, including more like beans, legumes, more vegetables, because your calories are in a pretty good place. I'd be happy keeping your calories here. I also still love your body composition. So even though the scale is up to 119 this week, when I look at you, I still think you're in a fantastic position. Like, your body composition looks great. There's no unnecessary body fat on you. I feel like we just need to maintain this for a little bit longer, okay? Let's stay under 120, and as long as you're good with that, we'll maintain this week with calories. But I think the most important thing is kind of finding foods that keep you fuller. When would we start prep? Your off season is typically as long as it needs to be to put on the amount of muscle we need. I think we need a pretty significant amount of muscle. So I definitely think we need to be competing late in 2021. Okay, so I want to be at least 6-7 months of pure off-season strength building and eating well. Okay, now if we're going to compete in late 2021, that means we can't let the scale get away from us. So we do need to keep you in a good range. I think at 120 or in the low 120s is ideal. But I also want you to tell me if you're uncomfortable. I want you to feel good in your clothes about being out in public. I want you to feel happy with how you look. I want us to find that nice balance where calories are in a good place, training is good, but you're also happy with how you look and feel, okay? So for now, I think we hold steady. Otherwise, just have a great weekend. Thanks, Aliaa.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit offended that he said to make better food choices, because I'm already eating like freaking cauliflower rice, which is super voluminous and low calorie. Like, I am eating very low calorie dense foods already. Like, I'm just struggling to feel full. Like, I'm not just saying this, I'm genuinely struggling to feel full. Yes, my weight is going up, and like what he says makes sense, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Our goal is for me to increase my weight slowly, steadily, and that's what's happening right now. So there's no point in changing the macros or the cardio, because what I'm doing right now is working for me to reach my goal. So I think the main frustration for me is I thought my metabolism would be a bit better. Like, I just thought that I would be able to get away with eating more food, because you guys know me, I'm a foodie. Like, I love my food, and I just feel like, I don't know, it's just hard to explain, and I feel like I'm rambling so much, but I just want to be honest with you guys and just speak my mind. And also, like, I'm really close to like the ceiling weight we want us to be throughout my off season. I'm like a kilo or like 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos away. We want to maintain that weight throughout the off season, just so that my prep next year I start at a better place, and I'm obviously not gonna have to diet for as long, so that kind of gave me anxiety as well. And yeah, I guess I had different expectations of my off season, and also I've just been comparing myself to a lot of other competitors who competed at the same time as me, who are gaining more weight than me currently and who are eating more than me. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I am jealous of these people who can just eat more or have more flexibility in their lives, or who are putting on more body fat and their coaches are telling them to, just because different coaches, different approaches. Like, that's just the way it is. And I think I just need to stop being super dramatic, because I think I was just a bit dramatic. Like, I was ranting to Chen Yang and Heini earlier. But I think, yeah, I don't know, I'm in a weird like headspace slash funk. And yeah, I don't know, I think because I expected my off season for me to just eat more. I just thought I'd have a lot more calories to play with, to be honest. Especially when I compare like this off season slash, like, I don't like calling it a bulk, but off season to like last year. Granted, last year I was a way higher body fat percentage, but I was eating like upwards of 2,500 calories a day. I wasn't doing as many steps. I wasn't doing cardio at all. So yeah, so I did reply to Paul. I was like, look, like, these are some questions that I have, and then he replied to me back, and things are clear. I'm still just a bit like annoyed, but you know what, we move, and I will keep documenting my off season here, because I like to look back on these things. I'm sure if you guys are going through like something similar, then you can maybe relate, or if you guys have any questions, just, you know, feel free to ask me. But yeah, no change in my macros. So I'm gonna have my post-workout meal now. I'm having cauliflower rice with seitan, and then after that I have my last meal. And you guys know, like, you know, I want you guys to pause this video and guess down below what my last meal is. If you watch my videos and my full days eating, you know how I like to end my days. So yeah, this video has been really rambly. I feel like I haven't sat down and spoken to you guys in a long time, so this was nice. Let me know if you guys find these vlogs like boring or insightful or intriguing, or yeah. And again, apologies for not being able to like record my training. I was just really pissed off. I just wanted to train legs, headphones in, you know, blasting my music. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now and eat because I'm very hungry, and I will catch you guys at the next. You know when you like choke on your own spit? I'm so delirious. I'll catch you guys at my next meal. So here's my bowl of 100 grams of cauliflower rice and a serving of seitan. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep working. I have this finance assignment. If you guys have ever done finance or accounting, you could maybe like relate. I need to make a balance sheet, and it won't balance. Which is really annoying, so I'm gonna work on that while I eat this, and yeah. Alright guys, so hopefully most of you have guessed right. I'm having my protein oats again before bed with some Biscoff and some low-calorie ice cream, and I just added some hazelnut milk because it just tastes really good with chocolate oats, and some sprinkles on top. And yeah, that is it for this full day of eating and vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!